Recording in progress.
Hello everyone, this is me Arindam Sharma, faculty of Kristu Jayanti College of Computer Science Department. Today we will talk about Unit 2, ER diagram and constraints. So let's start the basic definition of entity. So what is an entity? Let's read. An entity is a thing or an object in the real world. Basically, world of attribute. More information is called an entity. Stored in the database and must be in and an employee bank account, etc. These all are entities. So see this example here: employee ID, employee name, salary, and department. So this is the name of the entity. Primary key means this employee ID. Likewise, we all the students have an ID number, student ID number. So similarly, all the employees of our organization has their own employee ID, which uniquely identifies that particular employee. And then employee name, salary, and department. And because this is a primary key, so it has to identify that employee uniquely. Our next topic is entity set. So it means it is a collection of similar type of entities that share the same attribute. So whenever it shares the same attribute, it is called entity set. Let's see an example. All the students of a school are the entity set of student entities. All the students of a school are an entity set of student entities. It can be further classified into two types: strong entity set and weak entity set. So what is a strong entity? So strong entity sets exist independently, and each instance of a strong entity has a unique primary key. For example, car registration number, model, name, etc. So let's understand it, what it means. Strong entity sets exist independently, and each instance of a strong entity has a unique primary key. So it has to have a unique primary key and independently. So see this. This is a car. A car has a registration number. The car has a name. The car has a model, and also the car has a color. But the registration number is the primary key which uniquely identifies that particular car or that particular vehicle. Because let's take an example, say Hyundai Verna. So lots of Verna are there. It is not just one vehicle that the company has produced, and lots of colors are there: blue, black, lots of colors are there. But each Verna car is uniquely identified by its registration number only. Okay, so this is how it works. Now see, what is a weak entity set? A weak entity cannot exist on its own. It is dependent on a strong entity to identify it. A weak entity does not have a single primary key that uniquely identifies it. Instead, it has a partial key. Example, laptop color, RAM. So these are the example of weak entity set. Okay. So it cannot exist on its own. It is dependent on a strong entity to identify itself. All right. So this is a laptop. It has a laptop has a name, color, RAM, ROM. So this is an example of weak entity set. Like kinds of entities. There are two types of entities, tangible and intangible. So what is a tangible entity? Let's understand. A tangible entity is a physical object or a physical thing that can be physically touched, seen, or measured. Means whichever you can touch physically, or you can see physically, or you can measure it. Okay? It has a physical existence or can be seen directly, means you can see it directly. For example, physical goods or physical products, for example, inventory items in an inventory database, or people, for example, customers or employees. Okay, so these are tangible. So what is an intangible then? It means intangible entities are abstract or conceptual objects that are not physically present but have meaning to the database. So which is not physically present and which have some meaning in the database. Which have some meaning in the database. So this is important. They are physically defined by attributes or properties that are not directly visible. Example of intangible entities include concepts or categories such as product categories or service types, and events or occurrences such as appointments or transactions. So this is it. So entity types in DBMS, this all we have discussed, how it has connections. Let's understand that. So a customer, and this is a address. So because it is a customer will go to one shop, and there the shop owner or the manager or the receptionist will store the customer information, like the customer name. An ID will be generated called customer key. His or her age could be taken, gender and name. So these five are the general things that usually, or maybe the mobile number they might take. So this is a strong entity type. It has, the customer has the address here. An address might be having town, locality, state. This is a weak entity type. Okay, these all are weak, and this is strong.